my habits, you know the time I wake, the food I prefer, the choices I make. You know the silence I keep when I'm sad. You know every story I've ever had. You know my address, the lines on my face, the way I move through every familiar place. You know the history written on my skin, but you have never met the soul within. I speak my heart and you hear only noise. You see a grown man but never the boy. You think I'm simple, you think I'm plain. You measure my depth by the length of your chain. You look right through me like I am glass. You think you know me from the shadows I cast, but the ocean inside me, dark, wild and deep, is a secret I carry, a promise I keep. And I live with a stranger, day after day, sharing the space when my soul starts to fray. You hold my hand, but you don't hold my heart. Where worlds collide and though never apart. I scream in the quiet, I cry in the night, begging for vision, begging for sight. But you look at the surface, you never dig down. You love the shadow, but not who I am. To be known is to be free. To be unknown is agony. I try to explain what I feel and believe. I show you the wounds that never will heal. I tell you my fears, my dreams and my wars. I open my heart behind locked doors. And you nod your head and you say I see, but your eyes are empty, cold and free. You hear the words, but you miss the sound. You walk on the soil, but never touch the ground. You think my sensitivity is just a flaw. You think my depth is against the law. You want me simple, easy and light, a candle for comfort, never a light. It's worse than being alone in the dark. To be next to the fire, yet freezing hard. To have someone close enough to touch your face, yet be the loneliest soul in all space. To be judged, boxed in, defined and explained by someone who hasn't felt what you're strained to carry, to bear, to struggle to be, is the heaviest burden God gave to me. They say tell them clearly, make them understand. But how do you show them the shape of the sand? How do you paint them the color of air when they don't have the eyes to see what is there? It's not that I hide myself or I lie, it's that you only see with your own eye. You fit me into the mold that you made and get angry when I refuse to stay. You want a version that's easy to keep, not the wild, restless soul that runs deep. And I live with a stranger, day after day, sharing the space when my soul starts to fray. You hold my hand, but you don't hold my heart. Where worlds collide and though never apart. I scream in the quiet, I cry in the night, begging for vision, begging for sight. But you look at the surface, you never dig down. You love the shadow, but not who I am. So close to you, yet worlds away. Dying to be known every single day. Mm-hmm. 'Cause my name. They know how to hurt me, how to play the game, but they don't know my essence, my core, my fire. They don't know my purpose, my hope or desire. I am a mystery wrapped in flesh and bone, and here in this house I stand completely alone.